Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am consumer debt free, currently working on my school loan, specifically my Heartland loan, and I'm trying to save as much money as I can. um if you're new here, I've already started thinking about my 2021 financial planner, which is an A5 Filofax, this one. So this video is going to be based on how I make my dashboards, because currently right now I do want to get the cloth and paper dashboards and tabs, the blank tabs on top, but they are out of stock. So I just decided in the meantime to make my own, and I did get a request to show you how I made them. So I'll just show you if you haven't seen my other videos. I made the dashboards. I don't know if these are dashboards or the tabs longer than the actual A5 paper. And I really like this style. I might keep it, who knows, but if the cloth and paper, we'll see how I feel about it. Comes into stock, we'll see how I feel about it. But for now, I really love how this turned out. So I'm going to be showing you in this video how to do these dashboards and also how to do these tabs. So I have a thick tab to show me where my month is, and then a little tab to show me where I am within the month of the budget. Yes, so I actually had to, I did this a while back, so I had to remind myself. Let me put it this way. I had to remind myself how to do this again. So I did another set. So these two came, no, I'm lying. No, I'm not lying. Okay, so this one, there's two different sets. I have a set where, oh, I need this planner back. Okay, I have a set where I did the dashboard for the front. So it kind of matches up with the A5 paper, just so it protects my beautiful fancy paper. As you can see, it's like a little bit bigger, but not that much. It's like a teensy weensy longer than the actual A5 paper. So I did this one so that it protects my dashboard that says finances, because I didn't want my planner to just be like this. I wanted it to have a protection, and I had to redo this top one because when I first did it, I made it too small. So I don't know if you can see, but I made this sugar thing too small. Oh, I should have done it the other way. So I made this way too small for my A5, and this was when I was first starting. So as you can see, it's like way too small here. It like doesn't even, it goes, the paper's wider than the actual dashboard. So I redid it, and now it's at the perfect size for me. And from one lamination sheet, I got this, and I got this bookmark, which is a little bit higher than the paper, so I can like easily go to whatever section I want to go to. I didn't want to throw this out, not yet anyway, so I put it in the back just for more protection in the back. So that's that. So from one sheet of lamination, I got these two, and then from my second sheet of lamination, I got these three. So this is actually the dashboard that's a little bit longer than the A5 paper, and these are two bookmarks, one that's wider and one that's skinnier. So I use the wider one to tell me what month it is, because I don't have monthly tabs, and this one to tell me exactly within my budget month where I'm at. Alright, so in order to even get this project going, if you want to do it on your own, you are going to need, I'm going to write it down so it's like easier. Let me put the light on. I didn't want to have the light on when I was showing the dashboard, the clear dashboards, because of the reflection. I feel like it annoys me. So in order to actually be able to make these things, you need to have a laminator. And I try to find the one I have. I'll take a picture of the one I have. It's so old, guys. I got it years ago for my job because I am a teacher. So I was like laminating vocabulary cards, all that good stuff. So I found a similar one from the same brand, and it comes with lamination sheets. So that's why it's a little bit extra, but I will also link down below just a plain laminator. You need a paper cutter. You could do your own ruler and scissors if you want to too, but I don't know what I spelled there. But I would recommend the paper cutter to be more precise. You need a 6-hole puncher, especially if you're working with an A5. And everything I'm showing you is for an A5 only. Like, I did do little dashboards for my pocket, but I'm not going to show that in this video. And then the last thing you need are lamination sheets. And you can get all of this stuff from Amazon, and I'll link all of that down below. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we are going to get our lamination sheets. Okay, so these are my 2 lamination sheets. I would recommend the 5mm lamination instead of the 3, just because the 5mm is thicker and I think it's more sturdy. So yes, these are my 2 sheets that I'm using. For the first sheet, we need our paper cutter. So again, I got this paper cutter from Amazon. And the first thing we're gonna do is measure the bottom. I think this is called the width, and this is the length. So I cut so that the part that is attached when we laminate it is still attached when we laminate it. So make sure you are doing that, because if not, you're gonna have such a hard time trying to make sure they fit together, which you will see in a moment when we do our little dashboards, because this one wasn't attached. So it was like a tricky thing for me. So the first thing we're gonna do is cut 6 inches or 6 and 1. So we're gonna do, this is the oversized dashboard. So we're gonna do 6, I don't know, let me zoom in. Okay, so we're doing 6 and then 1 little more ahead. I hope you can see that. So we're at the 6 inch and then 1 little mark ahead. I don't know what that's called, guys, and I didn't do the research on that. I just did the research on what I need to measure. So 6 and then 1 little inch over the 6 mark, and then we're gonna cut down. There we go. So now let me zoom you back out. So now we have 2 sheets, this sheet and this sheet. All right, and you see how it's still attached. So if you want to feed this through the laminator, it's perfectly fine. Okay, then we are going to do the lengthwise. This way we're gonna cut 8 1/4. So this is where this long piece comes into place. We're gonna open this up. Okay, and now we're gonna make sure we're not cutting off this side where it's stuck together, just so that it goes smoothly through your laminator. Okay, so we're gonna do here 8 1/4. So this is 8. Okay, let me zoom you in. We have 8 here and then 1/4, which means, so this is half. So this would be 1/4 right here. And if you don't know what 8 1/4, it's 4 little lines after 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 1/4. And we're gonna cut that off. Okay, but first, you know what, let me just, and I push all the way to the top so I know it's straight onto this part. So 8 1/4, which is right here. 8 1/4. I just like to make sure that I am good with the cutting. Okay, 8 1/4, and then we just do that. So perfect. Okay, and that is our dashboard for the oversized one. I don't know, I think I did a little differently. So here's my leftover. Let me zoom you out. I don't know if I even, so this is our oversized dashboard. Then this would be for like the bookmark. So for the bookmark, we are gonna do 8.5 again. So 8.5. Why am I doing 8.25 again? No, we're gonna do 8.5, not 8.25. That makes sense because it's the bookmark, so it's a little bit over. So 8.5, and we're just gonna cut it off. Boom. So all you really do have left over are these two pieces, which we're not gonna use. They're just basically trash. I mean, you could see if you could use these pieces for like your pocket size, but then again, you have to be careful when you run it through the laminator because they're not attached. So it could come out like that. It could come out like, it's just, you have to be careful. So if I put these two together, you're gonna see that it is a little bit above. I hope you can see that. It's a little bit above as your bookmark. All right, so we're gonna laminate that bad boy now. I'm gonna put this to the side, and I'm gonna show you my laminator. So mine's is like an old one. Like I don't see this style. I didn't see this style anymore on Amazon, and I did buy this from Amazon. So yeah, that tells you how old it is. I think they've like upgraded it, so if you buy the ones I linked down below, it's like upgraded, guys. So I'm gonna turn it on, and with this one I have a 3mm and a 5mm. This is already a little hot because I've been like practicing. Oh, it's so dusty. I've been practicing. So I'm gonna fast forward this part. I have to like check when the light turns green so that I know it's ready. Oh, I just realized this says 5+mm. So I guess there's lamination papers that are thicker than 5. Huh, I didn't know that. It takes a minute, guys. So I mean, I could have been cutting the other one right now as this was getting heated, which I think I might do actually. So you know what, I'm gonna put this on the floor, and while we wait for that, we're gonna do the other one. So the actual dashboard for the beginning of your, for the beginning or the end of your A5 planner. So this is done. Actually, I want to throw this out. Okay, now we're gonna take our second piece of lamination, and we are going to cut 6 and 2 back. That makes sense. I need to find the right terminology. Hopefully when I edit this video, I've already looked up the terminology and you will know what I mean. So let me zoom you in. So what I mean is you go to 6, right here, 6 inches, and then we're gonna go 2 little lines back. So 1, 2. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut that bad boy. So now you have these two pieces. Oh, I'm zoomed in. Sorry, guys. So now you have these two pieces. Okay, after that, you are going to do 8.5. You're gonna go, no, you're gonna do 8.5 and 3 back. And I'll show you what that means. If you have this, you're gonna stick this out again, and you're gonna do, let me zoom you in. Okay, you're gonna do 8.5 like we did the last time, but now you're gonna go 3 little lines back. So 1, 2, 3, and that's where you're gonna cut. So before I cut, let me show you again. So you do 8.5 and then 3 lines back. 1, 2, 3 until you reach that little one right there, and then you are going to cut. And there we go. This would be for your front dashboard. That's a little bit thicker. Oh, a little bit thicker than your oversized, than your A5 paper. And then with this one, you're just gonna cut 8.5 again. 8.5, because this you could use as a bookmark. Let me make sure. Let me zoom you out. So this you could just use as a bookmark. And here we go. So this is what you get extra. So you could use this for a pocket size or whatever you want. All right, so now we have those two done, and our laminating, our laminator is actually ready. Okay, so this is our laminator. It's ready because the green light is bright. And you can actually use the back piece for this. Mine comes with a back piece. I don't know if the new ones come with a back piece because they like upgraded, but mine has a back piece, as you can see here. The first thing I'm gonna do is you put the side where it's still attached through the laminator. So make sure it's good. And then all you do is feed it into your laminator. So I'll fast forward this part. Okay, so that is that. Ooh, it's still hot. Okay, then we're gonna take my next one, and you're gonna make sure that you're feeding it with the side that is already attached. I'll fast forward this part again. Okay, so that's done, and it is gonna be hot, so don't like touch it, because you won't burn your little fingers. And we do it again. Okay, and that's your second bookmark, and then our last one. Okay, and then that's done, and then we just turn it off, and I just let it cool down on the floor. Okay, so after we've done that, these are our 4 pieces of lamination. These are the pieces that actually come when you cut them for these two. All right, so you need to make sure that your 6-hole puncher is in the right measurement, so A5, and then over here you also have A5. I like to hole punch with the curve sticking out. So imagine the holes are here and the curve is out, so it doesn't like, it's not too sharp. A5 paper. So those are done. You just hole punch them regular. And then you have the ones that are like the bookmarks are a little bit more tricky, because you have to remember that when you hole punch, basically this part, I don't know if you can see it, this part is the part that sticks over. Sense. So this is a regular, right? But if you put it in regularly, because I want the side, the curved side, to be sticking out of the planner, if that makes sense, so I don't like cut myself or like scrape myself, I need to flip it. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully you will see. And then I'll put it in like this. Now for this one, same thing. This would be regular, but I want to make sure my top is the one that's taller, so I need to do backwards. Okay, and I will show you in the planner. Sorry guys for my allergies, I'm just like all over the place. Okay, so this is what I mean. Oh, and then the last thing I do is since these are bookmarks, I cut a little bit. I cut a little bit like this. These are the ones that are gonna be changing from month to month. So we have one. Okay, so this is what I mean. Like the top will stick out a little bit more. If I hole punched it the correct way, like this one, it would be sticking out more down here. So this is my, this is my exact top one, and this would be my oversized, if you can see here. Let me just take these all out. So this would be my exact A5 paper right here, and this one would be my oversized, so it's like little dashboards. So it's like little tabs that tell me my different sections. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys understood it. Now I have just like extra dashboards now, but it's fine. I'll use it. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you did. And I'm gonna do a desk tour soon, not this week but next week. And then I will also be doing how I cut and print all my inserts, and that will be coming this week, but that will be coming the following week. So I'll set up September with you guys, because right now I don't have anything for September. As you can see here, I don't have anything for September, so I'll be setting this up with you guys the following week. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.